Hi, it's Miss Smith, and this is the video tutorial on T5, and that is for volume. So the volume formula for prisms and cylinders is the same, and it is the area of the base times the height. Now, if you are familiar with a cube, that could be just the side cubed. You could also, if you know it's a rectangular prism, that's length with height, and that's for a rectangular prism. And for a cylinder, you can use pi r squared h. But the general rule on all prisms and cylinders is the area, capital B, area of the base times the height. So if I'm going to do a cube, I'm going to do 6 to the third. So 6, raise that to the third, or you could do 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Keep it up. All right. So this one is a rectangular prism, so I can do 8 times 8 times 3. And that looks like 192. Okay. Super. And this one, so we would have to find, so the base in this case is a triangular prism. It is very nice of them to give you the height there. So we're going to do the area of the base in that case is 1/2 7 times 10. So really that's 35. And then the height is the distance between, which in this case is 4. So we're going to do 35 times 4. And that's 140. Nice that they didn't make you do any Pythagorean theorem there, but they could. On this one, so this is a cylinder, so the area of the base is pi r squared. The radius is 6, so pi r squared is times 6. We're going to times that by 7. So what I would do on this one is I would do 6 squared times 7. That is 252 pi. And then we want to, it says to use 3.14. Again, super annoying on that because we have a pi button, but we're going to follow directions. To the nearest hundredth, 791.28. Super. All right. Now we're going to see what happens if we jump a level. And, ooh, nice one. All right. So if they tell you the volume, and this is a rectangular prism, so that's length with height. So we're going to put in the volume over on that left-hand side, and I'm going to move this so you can see it. And then we're going to do 8 times 11 times u. So to get that by itself, so, well, if you simplify things, that's going to be 88. So then we're going to divide by 88, and that's going to tell us our missing dimension. So we're going to do 1144 divided by 88, and that makes that u 13. And there we are. Great job. Okay. Straightforward volume. All right, let's jump one more level and see what happens. That is another, multiply those together. So let's do that. 61 times 19. Some things you also want to check, make sure the units are the same. In this case, they are. And make sure they want cubic centimeters. I feel like they should be trying to trick me at this point, but maybe not. That's right. Okay. The volume of this one. So again, I'm going to clear this out. So we want to do pi r squared times the height. So we're going to do 37 squared times 76. And we want to times that by pi. So times 3.14 cubic yards. Okay. And it's still, so if the units were different, we might have to do some converting, but they're not doing that. So we're going to not make it harder than, I sometimes worry that I'm going to have to do that. So to the nearest hundredth, I think it's 326,698.16. Well done. All righty, and there we go. Oh, I like this one, but I'm going to run out of time. So you would do the cube root of that, but we're going to run out.